the 95-5% rule. Now, I enjoy this talk because it's a reality check. Now remember, I'm not your friend, I'm not your boss, I'm merely just a trader that's been where all of you are now and where you're all potentially going to go. So it's my job as a mentor to give you a reality check. And that's why we call it the 95-5. What does this mean? In basic terms, 95% of you will be gone within a year. Okay, so you can look around at each other, and I guarantee you there will only be 4 of you left. Now a lot of you are going to go, yes, that's me, because I'm ambitious and I work hard and la la la. But I promise you, you do not work hard. You don't know what hard work is. You don't know what work ethic is. Okay, because it's going to take you at least a couple of months to figure out yourself in this job. Now, the reason I do this 95-5% right at the beginning of debriefing you guys is because I want as many of you to make it as possible. Okay, but in order to make it into this group, you have to understand one thing. What do these people, what does this 95% of people have in common? Okay? If 95% fail, it's because they've all got something in common. If you understand what they characteristically have in common, well, you're a hell of a lot closer to joining this group of people that don't have those common traits. So, what are they? And I always start off with work ethic. 95% of people that fail don't have good work ethic. Now, what do I mean by work ethic? I don't mean sitting here for 14, 15 hours a day. Okay? I mean being here when the opportunity is there to learn a lot. In other words, from the space of 8 o'clock in the desk, 8 o'clock in the morning, okay, till 11 o'clock, you will not see me move out of my desk. You will not see me move away from my desk. And you will not see me talking to someone whilst I'm trying to trade at that time. Why? Because I'm learning as much as possible at that point in time. The market is creating that many opportunities to learn, and that's why at that point in time I want my work ethic to be as best possible. Okay. Whereas from 11 to 1, the game changes. Yes, there are opportunities. Of course we can make money. But the curve for learning is not as steep as it is early in the morning. Coming in on weekends, you'll see me in on weekends. Not because I want to, okay? But because I want to be prepared. I want to make sure when Monday comes, if someone says to me, bang, where's this going? What's your hypothesis? I'll say to them straight, that's going up, that's going down. I don't care what someone else's opinion is. Of course I respect someone else's opinion. Okay? But I understand my own opinion and I know my own understanding of the market. Because at the end of that, I have to click, not someone else. Alright. The second thing that 95% of people, it says limitations. Right? 95% of people have limitations. And that's not just in trading, that's in the world, okay? Most people throughout their lives will mortgage a house, they will mortgage a car, they will walk into a store and budget for what they can buy. And not because we're all wealthy, not because we're all rich, but because as humans we've been ingrained to think that way. We're taught that way. When we grow up from a young age, we're taught you put money away into a savings account so that you can retire as with your pension one day. We're taught that. Now, if you want to be a successful trader, you've got to get out of that thought. You've got to get out of this idea that £1,000 is a lot of money. Of course it's a lot of money. Okay, but you have to get away from reality as a trader. Because it's only when you step away from reality where you start to realize what trading is all about. This is a silly game, guys. Please, trust me. You'll hear me when I get angry. You hear me say, this is just stupid. It's silly. Okay, it's a silly, silly game. You can make money doing silly things, doing the wrong thing. But the only thing that matters in this job is making money. It doesn't matter how you make it. It doesn't matter if you make it the wrong way or the right way. It doesn't matter if you make it being lucky or unlucky. The only thing that matters is making money. So learn to let go of your limitations. Whatever you've been taught from a young age, learn to let go of it. Okay, start to dream big, start to think big. Come in every day thinking, you know what, I've only been here 2 months, but why should I listen to the norms of someone who says I can only go live in 6 months? Bullshit. If you think you're good enough and you put in the hard work, you go live when you're ready. This is your job, your career. You make the decisions in this career. Don't let anyone limit you and make you think otherwise. Okay. What are the common characteristics do 95% of people have in common? Discipline. Okay. Most of you lack discipline. I lack discipline. Okay, but I've learned to devise a certain set of rules to avoid losing a lot of money when I'm ill-disciplined. For instance, okay, this is a good example. If I go to bed very late at night, I'll come in the next morning and I'll be in when I need to be in, but I will not trade for the first hour. Okay, if I'm not prepared to trade, then why would I risk money at that point? I don't care if it's the golden glory opportunity. At the end of the day, I'm disciplined enough to know that if I'm not prepared properly, yes, I might make money, but heck, more often than not, I'm going to lose money. Okay? So yes, you're going to be ill-disciplined, but you're going to learn to put certain rules in place to manage that discipline and to protect yourself. So discipline, guys. Discipline to be at your desk whenever there's a number. Discipline to know exactly what the numbers are at any point in time. If you ask me on a Monday, what are the key events of the week, I will tell you what they are from Monday to Friday. If you ask me what my reference points are in any one of my markets, I will tell you what they are. More importantly, they're written down on my trading sheet. Okay? After 5 years, I still write it down. Not because it gives me the Holy Grail, but because it makes sure that I'm prepared for what's to come. So discipline, guys, in every facet, in what you eat, in the time you go to bed, in the kinds of things you do to keep your mind healthy. Discipline. Right. What else do 95% of traders not have in common? Patience. Okay. Yes, patience is important. But I'm going to go contrary to that. None of you should be patient in the first 3 months of your career. Listen to me carefully. You should be aggressive. Okay, the best traders are the traders that make the play. The traders that don't make the play are the traders that fall behind. Why? Because the only time you're going to learn as a trader is by making a mistake. How do you think I learned about that line in the sad trade? Yeah, I mean, the way I learned about it was I'd be the idiot that would keep selling it the whole way up the page. And eventually I'd come back in and go, wow, why did the market just go 100 pips in a straight line and I just did my absolute balls? Why? And eventually I learned that it was through my mistakes I actually developed an opportunity to make money. So now not only do I prevent myself from losing money, but I actually start to make money. The number one way to learn in this job, guys, listen to me carefully, and I promise you, 95% of you are going to fail at this. But the most important way to learn in this job is to be proactive. Click, click, and click for more. That's how you learn. You do not learn by sitting there watching. You learn by clicking, feeling, experiencing. That's how you learn. Okay. Any other things? Do you think of anything else, Philippe? Paul? Any other things?
Focus.
Okay.
Making sure you write down everything that happens during the day.
Okay, good.
Log in.
Another important one, guys, what I would say is there's different ways to write your things down. Okay, a lot of traders keep a very, very specific journal. I don't. That's my trades there. I've done 7 trades today. Okay, but I know the important thing is when I come back at the end of the day, I look at all 7 of those trades. I don't need to keep the price I entered, the price I stopped. Okay, the markets are too quick for that, guys. It is important, but the markets are too quick for you to be recording things. Do it at the end of the day when the markets have stopped moving. Okay? You look away from that price and you're losing information. It's when you click on that price and you watch if it goes up or down, that's when you're gaining information. More importantly, don't forget, when you click on that price and the price goes one way or the other, if it goes against you, you're learning, you're paying for information. If it goes with you, okay, again, you're paying for the potential opportunity to make money. Alright, so yes, focus, guys. Focus, focus, focus. Every time you're in front of that screen, focus. Right. The last thing I want to say to you guys is we're going to finish, and I promise you the 9-5-5 rule, I'll bring it up for you guys many, many times. Okay, whenever you're being naughty and you're misbehaving, I'm going to say it to you. Whenever you're losing discipline, I'm going to mention it to you. I'm going to keep reminding you that 95% of you are going to fail. Okay, because that way I can ensure that the guys that really want it, the guys that really want to be here, are going to make it. Trust me, I've been doing this 3 weeks for a long, long time, and I've seen plenty guys come and plenty guys go. But you have to go away today and make a decision. If you really want to be a trader, listen to me, if you really want to be a trader, make a commitment today. Say to yourself, I'm going to sacrifice it all just for 1 year, guys. 1 year is enough for you to know whether or not you can make it as a trader. But it requires 100% effort in every facet of life. It's going to require 100% of sacrifices. Shit, it's going to require a lot of tears. I promise you, I've cried many times in this job. I've doubted myself many times in this job. Okay? So go away today. Think about, are you part of that 95%? Or do you want to be a part of the exclusive club? The guys who can make money. The guys who can go on holiday at any time of the year. The guys that don't have a boss that comes and says, why are you in late? Okay? The guys that can buy a house with cash. You want to be a part of that? Set yourself in that direction. Yeah? Okay. Have a good afternoon. Cheers.